Hello, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel on Family TV, the best YouTube channel in the world right now. If you don't want to miss, just like and subscribe because we have so much amazing content. So much. Me and my wife, we are prepared. We have so much amazing content. So just subscribe and like so that you don't miss any. And
In today's episode, we will start with a little introduction. We will introduce ourselves. For those of you who don't know us, I'm a European lady from Hungary, married to an African man from Nigeria.
Odogu.
We already have two wonderful children. And on this channel, we will talk about cultural differences and many more.
Yeah, and today we decided to do, as you said, we decided to do some uh, introduction about ourselves. So we designed some kind of questions, introductory questions, anyway, for those of you who wants to know us. But to further ahead, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think my wife have some questions, and I have some questions for her. And I will say ladies first. Let her bring her questions. Today is she.
As a child growing up in Nigeria, have you ever imagined that you will be one day, you will be with the European lady, having a family with the European lady?
Actually, as a child growing up in Nigeria, um, I remembered that I once dreamt that I was married to an European lady. I told it to my cousins, my friend, my cousin then, that I I saw myself getting married to an European, and they laughed about it. But for me, it was just a conversation. But I just remember it appeared in my dream, but I never saw it like it's a force. I saw it like it's just a destiny. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's not like if I could have seen a Nigerian or another part of the world, I would not marry. But I was just following my destiny until I met you, my wife.
Okay.
So this is it. And I remember that about 3 years ago, one of my cousin that I told asked me, he said, did you remember when you had this dream? And I just laughed about it because it's just, I almost forgot that I had that dream. He said, you remember one time you told me you had a dream that you married an European? And I just laughed about it, but I never ever put it to me that it must be European. It just happened.
Mm.
And this is me today with my beautiful European wife. And what about you? Have you ever imagined that you meet,
No. I never even
especially a
imagined.
Nigerian?
I never even imagined I will be married one day. Not talking about an African husband beside me. No, I've never been that kind of person who is chasing after boys or chasing after men. I, but I'm happy though.
Happy man, married to a happy wife.
Mm.
Destiny. So over to me, right? Question number 2. Question number 2. Have you ever imagined having 2 kids after 6 years of our like when I met you? You did imagine that after 6 years we'll be having 2 kids today?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe because I remember when we met after 1 year you started to talk about let's have a family, let's have a family. You've been pushing me, so but everything happened quite fast and here we are now, family of 4. And yeah.
Guys, just to let you guys know, when I met my wife, I would say that I love kids so much. I love kids, but I never imagined that I mean, I was so scared of having a kid because I always think I'm not ready. I always felt like I'm not ready yet for that. And I remember the first time she told me that she was pregnant. I was from training, right? I was coming back from training, football training.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I was
To
coming
be
back from
honest.
football training, and you just showed me the pregnancy test,
Mm.
and I was scared like hell. I was like, as crazy as I am I ready to be a father? How does fathers act?
I was
'Cause-
asking myself the same questions.
How does fathers act? How will I start moving? How will I start walking so that I will be like a father? Are you sure I am ready? I was always asking myself, even in my quiet time. I remember I couldn't even sleep properly. I was thinking, am I really prepared for this? And to be honest, uh, there is nothing like being like preparing to have a child. It's just a natural thing. If you can feed yourself, if you can take care of yourself, you can take care of any child in this world. That is just the fact. I mean, when you have a child, you say that your child is your responsibility. That is your main priority. So ever since I had my son, in fact, it just happened like everything was like a blessing. I remember that joy, that feeling. I remember going to the hospital with my wife when she was in labor, and we were in the hospital. The first experience, I hate hospitals, but during that time, even the doctor say, if you want to stay, you can stay. I said, I can't leave my wife alone in the hospital. I want to be there. I remember the baby coming out, my son coming out. And I remember that feeling. If I close my eyes and I remember that day, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So having a child, to be honest, is something I always imagine that I will do one day. And I always think about how am I going to do it. And today, I'm a proud father. My children are happy and I'm happy. My wife is happy. We are managing it properly. So this is something that I would say that is a blessing to me, and I'm grateful for God. I just wish that that I do all my best to give them everything they want in this life to become the best kid ever, and that is our mission, right?
Yeah.
And do you have what's your next question? Or should I ask more?
Yeah, please.
She know I always have question. Though my wife is a shy person on camera, I pushed her to do this for your information. So I was more prepared than her, if you ask me. Right?
Yeah. I'm here to answer questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure you can?
Yeah.
Are you sure, guys? Okay. Question number 3.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Because I know before you met me, there is this mindset, especially Hungarians have about Nigerians, Africans. Anytime you thought about Africans growing up before you met me, how have you imagined Africa? What was this picture of African people, their attitude, their stereotype, their life? What is that picture that is giving you?
That you guys are starving.
Repeat it again.
That you guys are starving.
That we are starving.
Yeah, that you guys are starving.
Chineke Okwele Hojo.
You know, in school we didn't really learn anything about Africa, or maybe just mentioned it 1 or 2 times. But for example, until I met you, I didn't even know that Africa has like parts, and all those parts there are different kind of people, different kind of cultures, all this stuff. And all I know is that there's poverty, people are starving. You
Obi
have to
Kubana.
donate for
Kubana chief priest.
you have to donate to feed them, and all these
Uchoga.
stereotypes, you know.
They say we dey suffer
now I
for
know
Africa.
that the richest men are coming from Nigeria.
Now you know
I know
that the richest men are coming from Nigeria. Richest men like who? Like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that you think like this because, if you go to the media, that is the kind of pictures they show you that we Africans, we are
Yeah.
suffering. And yeah, I'm not going to say there's no poverty in my country.
Yeah, of
There is
course it
poverty, but the
exists, but
difference,
yeah,
for
but
example,
there are other things, not just poverty, not just starvation, and not just difficulties, and not just there's also life, and
mhm.
there's
Yeah,
also the other side.
but the thing is all about if you, when I was in Nigeria, for example, back in the days,
Mm,
if I imagine uh, Europe,
mm,
we always think if you come here, you just pick money on the street,
mm,
you plug money on the tree.
mm.
So I never know it's the same struggle everywhere in the world, but it's just that the corruption here is more. It's we are more corrupt. Our leaders are more corrupt.
Yeah.
So, and also, if you talk about my country, Nigeria,
Mm,
we have so much population, over 200 million people.
mm.
And how many are you guys in Hungary? How many people? That was around 6 million, if I remembered.
No, around 10, 9 point something, I don't know.
Yeah, 9 point something million. Imagine it's not even up to the size of Lagos or the size of let's say Kano State even. So
Mm.
we're talking about putting Hungary, putting Sweden, Denmark, all the countries we've lived together.
Oh, let us mention here that we are not living in Hungary
Mhm.
currently. We are,
Yeah, we live in Denmark, and
yeah,
so we don't. I don't live in my country. She don't live in our country.
yeah,
We are also immigrants
immigrants. Yeah,
in another country, and we've been living here since the past 3 years.
2, 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of the best country in the world, if you ask me. I like their system, and so that is to tell you that even Europe moved from country to country to search for better life, just like the way we moved from Nigeria.
Oh, there's one more thing just came to my head that we also know about Africans. I mean, when I was growing up,
Mhm.
they are illiterate. They don't know how
They hold
to
me.
they don't know how to read and write, and
Let me shock you.
yeah.
Do you know that one of the best students in the world is a Nigerian? One of the best, uh, uh, in fact, what Nigerians have achieved as intelligence when it comes to intelligence in the world, I don't think. For example, if you go
Yeah,
to
you guys are smart. There's no
Nigerians are one
doubt.
of the most smartest people in the
There's
world,
no
very
doubt.
intelligent. But the thing is, as I said, our government are not helping us. If they
Mm.
are promoting us like the way Europeans are promoting their own, then you will say what amazing things we are doing in our country.
Mm.
And that is it anyway. I mean, whatever Europeans think about us, I don't blame them. I blame our government because they are doing, European people are doing the best to show that their countries are the best.
Yeah. So you guys are illiterate, and I'm picking money from the street. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, that is it, guys. Question number 4. Are you gonna ask me?
Hmm?
Are you gonna ask me?
You told me you're asking me.
we are the we are the hosts, two of us. Now she's making herself the guest.
Yeah, because to be honest, I forgot my questions, but I'll follow up. I'll follow up.
So, based on the fact that you have been with a Nigerian all this while, um, do you see yourself? Uh, do you see yourself like? Um, do you see yourself that in your next world you also want to be with a Nigerian?
Next question.
What next question? You see, guys.
Next one.
What next? We know you answer this one because I know they would love to hear this answer. They know it's a very interesting question. They would love to know the answer. It's not a difficult question if you ask me.
Yeah, it's good, but there are also downsides. It's not
Tell
black
me.
and not. It's not that black and white.
Yeah, tell me what the downside is. That's what everyone wants to know. The good side and the downside. Yeah, I've been saying the good side. People want to know
Yeah,
the
and I think
downside.
the situation is also different. If, for example, I am the African lady and you're the European man. So, but in our case, um, I don't know. I think it also depends on personality. Like there are a lot of factors that you have to consider. It's not just yes or no.
Hmm. The thing here is that if you ask me the same question, I will tell you that for me, I feel blessed, and I feel like in my next life, and I mean, I didn't see any mistake, because the reason why I'm saying this is because looking at my family, for example, we have one of the most beautiful family in this world
Yeah, yeah.
with my beautiful wife and my two kids. I feel like in my next world, I want the same.
Mm,
So I feel like there's nothing more I could ask for, if
mm,
not what I have now.
mm.
So
One reason again why I can't really answer this question is because I value your culture. I respect it. I think,
mm,
but for me, it doesn't really matter that you are not European and you're African. That for me is the same. So
mm,
so asking me that if I would choose an African man again, like yes, because for me it doesn't matter that you come from
yes,
here.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say, yeah, I mean, yeah, you've made a point. You've made a point. Cultural wise, let's get me to the next question. Question number 5.
Mm.
Cultural wise, what do you think about an African man? Like, how do you see us?
Yeah,
Like, if you find yourself now, okay, let me give examples. Nigerians,
yeah,
Igbo man,
yeah,
we like to say we are the head of the family.
yeah.
How do you feel about this? To say that I am the head? Because I know Europeans, they normally want to feel like the
Okay,
man and the woman, they're equal.
these are two separate questions, or let me separate them. Okay. Um, what do I think about Nigerian men? Like, or let me say, woman. Uh, yes, you are a provider. Like, if you are, for example, European lady or any lady with a woman, you will never struggle to search for food. You will never struggle to search for house. Like, you don't have to worry about all these things. Uh, what was the other one?
What do you think? Like between the based on how you see the man saying that I am the head of the family, or how do you feel about this? Because Europeans, they like to say that we are equal.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you feel a man saying that I am the head of the family is accepted, is understandable by you? Mhm, mhm,
um, in one way,
mm,
but a real leader will
mm.
always consider a second opinion,
Which is
which is from the wife.
so. The question here is: do you see the man as the head of the family, or do you feel like me and you we are equal in the family? That is the question.
um, yeah, naturally, men are they're the head of the family, but we have different roles in the family. So in that sense, I feel like we're equal.
Okay.
Everybody is fulfilling their roles. Everybody is doing what they have to do. So yeah.
Okay, guys. The thing here is that you have heard what she said. I know that Nigerians, all of us have our opinions.
You can attack me, I will take it.
All of us have our opinions because I grew up knowing that my father is the head of the family. I grew up understanding that when my father is the one that has the final say. My mother doesn't challenge my father,
Yeah.
but I still see that there is a respect between my father and my mother because my mother understands that she is the one who has to take care of the home. And my father understands that he must be, like he's always the provider. So it's like what I saw my mom doing growing up was to make sure my father have this peace of mind when he's back home. So that is like that is like a way I understand head of family when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I know that in our we here we have the same practice in our house currently.
Do we?
Do we not? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I know we have the same because for
they had
me, in my as we are saying, this episode is all about introduction. And in our family here, why we brought this question now is because some people might be asking, how does it look like? European ladies, we normally they want to be the boss. They always want to be a boss. They feel like they're equal to men. But I brought this question here because I wanted people to know that in our own home here, I am the boss, but I respect my wife's opinion. I always wanted to, when before I do any act, if I have any plans, I always share with her and I always try to ask for her opinion too. And this is why I feel like it's working out for us. But I know deep into her, she knows that I am the head because it is my surname, Ibia, in the family. So she knows that I am the head.
That's the pride of a woman, yeah.
So, but culturally, Europeans, they believe that both the man and the woman, nobody is above anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is why, for me, in my opinion, which is why I feel like there are a lot of problems in families in Europe, a lot of divorce and all these things, because I feel like most of the men feel disrespected, and most of the women feel like they are the underdogs. They feel like they are not comfortable in their home, like they don't have that freedom. Am I correct?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what I think. So this is why I brought this, so that it's part of the introduction, so that you can understand us. I respect my wife so much. I try my best to make sure that our vision is the same. I don't try to do like this with her so that she doesn't feel like she's not also there with me, which I think I will encourage every man out there to take the same step. If you really want your marriage to work out, always try to understand your role. Understand that the woman is not just a wife at home, but also your partner that you can share things with.
Important.
So that you guys can have this kind of one, because it's always two heads.
Yeah, you support each other. It's not about I support you and that's all. You also have to support me. Like
Exactly.
I have my own things that I need your advice. I need your guidance. The same with you.
Exactly. So this is one of those things that is one of those things that we try to want to introduce to you guys in our content.
Yeah, it's also interesting because we grew up with totally different backgrounds, totally different everything, cultural backgrounds, like everything. So the way we see things sometimes it's really different because we have different experience, we have different approach, but sometimes, not sometimes, like always, we see eye to eye and we can make a conclusion.
Yeah, that is it. And we Africans, I've seen men who always feel like, let my woman be like the one washing the plates, clean the house, and all those things. You can share it together. It's all about understanding each other, knowing. For example, sometimes I come back home, I say that my wife is tired, and I decided to, okay, let me clean the house because it can be stressful also sometimes to take care of kids and done this. I wash plates. Odogu like me. I wash plates. I sweep it. I clean the house. I change my baby's pampers. So don't think that I am Odogu and all of this. This are the things that makes me happy in my marriage. I want to support to make sure we can always work together to give the best. So this is one of those things that we want to let you guys understand. And do you have any question for me? Why you don't keep questions? Why you didn't keep questions for me?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, you see, on my own part, I've tried so much under this introductory part. I've tried so much to keep questions. I thought my wife was prepared. I didn't know she was not prepared. So you guys will all are responsible. So far, so good. I think we have give you guys something that there's something that I feel like you guys have understood. You guys must have learned one or
If
two
you have
things.
some questions, just drop it and we will try to answer
Yeah,
next
if
time.
there is anything you guys want to know about us more, you can
Yeah.
drop it in the comments, and we can attend to that. But we have so much to give you guys. We have already mapped out our programs, and we're gonna be doing our best to drop you 2 episodes every week. I promise you guys, we're not gonna give up. It is you. Are you ready?
Are you ready to watch and keep up? Yeah.
We have so much amazing. We're gonna tell you more about our culture, more about our journeys. We have so many amazing contents. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell people out there. There are people who are having challenges. If you look at the world today, there are a lot of divorce, a lot of relationships not working out, and people are having challenges with training their kids.
Yeah, I
People
also
having
think that maybe nowadays, because of all this migration and everything, there are more interracial couples out there. There are more people who are in marriages from different backgrounds. So it might be interesting
to know more
yeah.
about how it works. And for us, I feel like we're the perfect type of people that can give you those things because I'm Nigerian, African. If you talk about Africa, you say Nigeria is one of the major countries in Africa. So we have all. I am this guy who grew. I am from Southeast, but I grew up in the North, and I've lived a lot of my life, part of my life in the West. So I know Nigerian very well. So if you know Nigeria very well, it means you know African very well. I have a lot of African friends from all over the world. So I am a very social type of person. I talk to people, I solve people problems. Sometimes people come to me and they want to know how is it working out with your wife. Some people they find it difficult on how so these things, it's not like it's easy. No marriage is easy. We also have problems, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we normally have problems. My wife sometimes can have coins on her head, but still, we try to make it work. You have
Okay.
coins, yeah, in your head sometimes,
Mhm.
all the time. Which one? Sometimes, all the time. Coins. Is it something?
Now he's gonna have a big problem now.
I love you. Eh? Yeah, guys. So I think that is it for today, and I know that we have somehow we have through our introduction, we must have you must have achieved something. You must have learned something in your particular relationships, your lives, right?
Yeah, I think we just wrap it up and end it quick here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we'll
and
be
see you
seeing you
next time.
guys in the next episode. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, guys. Love
Yeah.
you guys.
Bye.
Hi.